After a week of verdicts from the general public, for the first time, Michael Vick declared himself to be not guilty. Hi, I'm Amber Wilson, and welcome to the Friday edition of the Toyota Daily Sports Update here on CBS Sportsline. Thursday in Georgia, the Atlanta Falcons reported to training camp to start preparations for the long, grueling grind of the NFL season, but their starting quarterback was in Virginia starting a battle of his own, a battle for his freedom. Hundreds gathered outside the courthouse in Richmond, Virginia to jeer Vick, who has already been convicted in the public eye of being a ruthless dogfight promoter. But the most important words that were uttered on Thursday came from inside the building, where Vick asserted his innocence.
We intend to prove Mike's innocence at trial. We are conducting our own investigation. We will look into these allegations, and we look forward to the opportunity to being able to walk inside this courtroom saying to the world that Michael Vick is innocent.
The Philadelphia Phillies have fought all season to stay in the playoff race despite a pitching staff with the highest ERA in the National League. The reason they're only 5 games out in the NL East is their potent lineup, featuring the 2 bright young stars of Chase Utley and Ryan Howard, who rank as 2 of the top 3 run producers in the entire National League. Thursday, the Phillies lineup suffered a huge blow when Utley broke his hand in a 7-6 loss to the Nationals when he was hit by a John Lannon fastball. The All-Star second baseman will definitely miss some time, but he's confident that he will be back in the lineup in under a month. In other news, the reputed bookmaker who's under investigation in the NBA betting scandal was a high school classmate of the referee involved, Tim Donaghy. No charges or indictment have yet been made against James Batista as of yet. The Tampa Bay Bucks have parted ways with their all-time leader in sacks, Simeon Rice. Rice is entering his 12th year in the NFL and will be replaced by newly signed number 4 overall draft pick Gaines Adams. And finally, some sad news out of college basketball. Wake Forest head coach Skip Prosser died Thursday after an apparent heart attack at the age of 56. He was found slumped on his couch and unresponsive in his office after his routine afternoon jog. CBS Sportsline college basketball columnist Gary Parrish remembers Skip Prosser.
A festive environment here on the final day of all 3 major summer basketball tournaments here in Las Vegas turned somber Thursday morning as news of Skip Prosser's tragic death started to circulate from gym to gym. Because we're in a recruiting period and all the coaches are on the road, hanging out, talking to each other regularly, it didn't take long for the news to trickle from Winston-Salem out here to Las Vegas, and the emotions ranged from shock to sadness to fear. See, in this business, stress is at a premium, and coaches are famous for not taking good care of themselves. So when they see a 56-year-old colleague and friend who exercises regularly collapse and die with no prior warning, it's a scary, scary thing for a lot of people. And I had many coaches today tell me he started to question his own mortality. That's the human side of this. From a basketball standpoint, it's obviously terrible for Wake Forest, the ACC, and college hoops in general. Prosser was one of the good guys in this business. When he talked, people listened and respected him. When he committed a big-time prospect, nobody questioned whether he did it the right way. So while this news would be terrible, regardless of who it was about, it's even that much sadder that it's about one of the true gentlemen of the game.
Thanks, Gary. For more on that story and the rest of what's going on in the world of sports, keep your mouse clicking right here on CBSSportsline.com. I'm Amber Wilson.